In 2022, there were 171 babies who sadly died here in the UK from sudden infant death syndrome. This was previously known as cot death. This video is worth a watch and a save to know how to reduce the chance of sudden infant death syndrome happening. So firstly, the Lullaby Trust are a fantastic resource. Go to their website, download the PDFs, get as much information as you can antenatally. This will really help provide you with that solid foundation of knowing how to reduce the chance of sudden infant death syndrome in the postnatal period. In the ideal world, the safest place for your baby to sleep is in their own separate sleep space, whether that's a Moses basket, a cot, a next to me cot. The mattress should be firm and flat. And yes, buying a second-hand cot is absolutely fine, but the recommendation if you are buying second-hand cots is to replace the mattress so that you've got a nice, firm, flat mattress for your baby. All of the research that exists shows that sharing a room with your baby lowers the chance of sudden infant death syndrome. The thinking behind that is that parents are more in tune with their baby's noises, sounds, coughs, splutters, far above what any baby monitor would do in that first 6 months. So the recommendation is to share the same room as your baby. So the cot, the Moses basket, wherever you're going to place your baby should be placed in your room for the first 6 months of life. When placing baby to sleep, they should be placed on their back, flat, feet to the end of the cot. What this will mean is if they get too hot and they wriggle upwards, they'll be able to naturally cool down. There should be no hats on baby because again, these can contribute to overheating. So when placing your baby down to sleep at night, hats should be removed. If you are using blankets, they should be tucked really tightly around the mattress and underneath the baby's arms. The blanket should be cotton or cellular. And how to know how many layers to place on your baby, just pop a couple of fingers down their chest. They should feel lukewarm. If they feel a bit chilly, that's where you can add a layer. If they feel on the hot side, a bit clammy, particularly in the summer months, remove the layers. But these should not be loose in any way. You can consider sleeping bags, but from birth, just make sure they are the right weight for your baby and that they fit really snugly around the arms. I am aware that in the US and America, blankets are never recommended, whereas here in the UK, blankets tend to be used for those early weeks with babies. It's really important that these are breathable materials and that they are not loose if you are using them and that they remain underneath your baby's arms, which will reduce the chance of it being flung up and becoming a suffocation risk. If you are using sleeping bags, these should be the lowest TOG based on your room temperature. They should fit really well around the arms and they should be of breathable materials. Something that has been shown to lower the chance of sudden infant death syndrome is using a soother at every single nap and sleep time. Using a soother, pacifier, dummy, whichever one you're going to call it, has been shown to lower the chance of sudden infant death syndrome when it's used consistently. And reducing the chance of sudden infant death syndrome actually starts in pregnancy. Parents who smoke have 5 times greater chance of having a baby have sudden infant death syndrome in the postnatal period. So quitting smoking during pregnancy can be a great way to really help lower those chances in the postnatal period. Smoking in the house also increases the chance of sudden infant death syndrome. So if a parent or caregiver is continuing to smoke, then that needs to take place ideally outside of the house. Giving baby breast milk in the first 2 months of life, whether that's exclusive breastfeeding, exclusive expressing, or whether that's in combination with formula, has been shown to lower the chance of sudden infant death syndrome by 50%. And the research highlights that it's any breast milk given and not just exclusive breast milk. The longer that a person breastfeeds for though, the lower the risks of sudden infant death syndrome. Again, this can be exclusively or in combination with formula. And in relation to your baby's cot and safe sleeping space, there should be no pillows for the first year of life, no duvets for the first year of life either. And the bed space needs to be free of any toys, any teddy bears, any white noise toys, anything like that. All of that needs to be removed from your baby's safe sleep space. And ideally, your baby's sleeping space should be between 16 and 20 degrees. So a room thermometer can be a really good, useful investment to be able to know how warm the room is.